It seems so long ago since I've played a game of Pac-Man or pinball inside of a mall while my mom was shopping. Until recently, when we discovered Replay Arcade. Replay Arcade is located inside the Mall of Georgia and has been operating for over a year by the owner named David. Please enjoy this interview as we learn more from David on what it's like to operate the only standing mall arcade within the entire Southeast region. We are finally here today with the owner of Replay Arcade. If you can please introduce yourself to the audience.
Yes, hi, I'm David Wright with Replay Arcade. This is at the Mall of Georgia. It's the only game room in a mall in the whole Southeast region. I'm so thankful that Victoria came out and is interested in what we're doing here.
Thank you for that. I greatly appreciate you taking the time today and allowing us to interview you because, like you mentioned before, it's not a lot of arcades. I remember when I was younger, there was a number of arcades in malls, and now it's like I have to do my own research in order to find one. So to come across this treasure in the Mall of Georgia is pretty exciting. How long have you been at this location, and what inspired you to start Replay Arcade?
Yeah, well, wonderful. I've been here a little over a year, and time flies. But when I was a kid too, long time ago, every single mall had a game room, and you just couldn't have a mall at the time without one. Nowadays, it's kind of a lost art, and I really wanted someone to do it, but nobody did. So I said, if someone won't do it, I will. I'll just do it myself and see if it works. And hopefully it will. We've been improving. And then with COVID-19, it's been a little bit rough, but we're building from there and look forward to everything.
Oh, absolutely. I even noticed that you have different events throughout the week as well.
Yes, we do, and we're working on getting some of our card games going. We do TCGs like Magic and Pokemon and Final Fantasy and things like that, and even some console gaming. But the thing of it is, we are socially distanced, so we have to have our tables set up so people are far enough apart, and where needed, we also have plexiglass so that people can be separated if they need to or want to.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And you still have a lot of people coming in as well, even during the COVID, so.
Absolutely. And one of the neatest things that's still going very strong is on Wednesday nights, right now from 5:30 to 7, there's Pinball League. And so people come down and play pinball, and they're matched up on a random game with a random partner. And then at the end of the day, whoever has the most wins, they get a lot of credits on their player card. And so it's really a fun event. It's it's a social event done socially distanced, and but it's really fun.
That sounds really fun. Well, how many machines do you have in this place?
We've got 10 pinball machines, which are really awesome and hard to find. I've got 2 foosball tables. I've got a multicade that's got 60 video games on it, and I've got a ping pong table here. Talk about having something rare in a mall. Mm-hmm. How often have you ever seen a ping pong table at a mall? Right. Well, I've got one, and we have a grand time playing. Especially a lot of families come in, and it's kind of the original socially distanced game. People are about 12 feet away or so when they play. But seriously, a lot of families, you know, brothers, sisters, moms, dads, everybody challenges each other, and they have a really good time at it.
Well, that's great to hear. It's been a long time since I played pinball myself. When was the last time? I believe it was college, I believe.
Really?
Yeah, it was one of my friends owned a pinball table, but I'm not sure if they still have it.
Yes.
But, you know, it's really good to see that you have pinball as well as so many machines in this place. Like, if I were to bring some of my friends, we'll have a great old time. I've mentioned something to one of my colleagues, and they didn't know that you
Right.
were in this establishment.
Yes.
So they want to bring their friends here as well, because
Well,
they're like,
please
what?
do. Well, another aspect of it is we do birthday parties, and also we do corporate events. So for corporations, they can do team building, they can also do customer appreciation, and they can do employee appreciation.
Okay.
And they can run it however they want to, but we close the front doors, and the whole place is open for their use only. Everybody gets a 1 hour free play on everything, and we can set it up to have pizza, cake, music that they like, whatever. They can even have a meeting, and then split off and go have fun, play games, for the rest of the time.
Okay.
So it's really, really neat. And by the way, regarding COVID and everything that we're running with right now, we're getting in some cameras and an online presence, so that if someone doesn't want to come into our physical establishment, that they can actually play some of our games online, and it'll be really the game. So if you see Batman or Deadpool or Guardians of the Galaxy here, when you play online, you're playing that machine. You can watch the ball move and the flippers flip, and you're going in, up the ramps and down the halls, and everything you're doing, it's on a real game. It's not a simulation. And so it's really, really fun, and we'll have that in about 1 to 2 weeks.
That sounds really cool. It kind of reminds me of the pinball on like Windows 98, but brought to life.
Absolutely. And so it'll be a real machine, but you're playing from home. Amazing.
That sounds really awesome. How much would that cost for someone who wanted to play from home?
Yeah, it's 50 cents a game, and to me that's worth everything. I mean, just the novelty of it, but also that you're physically playing a game. I think that's pretty awesome. And I'm going to set it up and do it on some trials to start with, but in general it'll be online when I close. I close right now at 7. The mall closes at 7, and so I'll have it on from 7 all the way through until I open the next day at 11.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be really neat.
That's great. Well, since you've been purchasing different types of machines, what would you say is your favorite game?
Well, right now, Deadpool is my number one. After that, it's kind of a toss-up between Batman and also Jurassic Park. But who can say no to Guardians of the Galaxy? I mean,
Right.
that thing. And Groot is the multi-ball for that, and it's really, really fun. But of the 10 games I've got, every one has its own special character, and depending on your mood and your personality, you'll be attracted to one game or another, and it's really fun to figure out what matches you. And so, but we've got 10 to choose from, which is hard to find around, we really appreciate the opportunity to bring this to the public.
I'm glad that you made the decision to bring it to us, because you're part of history, something that we haven't had in a while, and to know that you're one of few in the Southeast region, I greatly appreciate you opening this establishment.
Well, thank you so much, and tell your friends, bring people over, have fun, and just know that your first visit here, that everybody gets a free game. So your very first time to Replay Arcade, Mall of Georgia, you walk in, say I'm new, you get a free game.
Well, one more question for you. As you start to grow in this location, are you inspired to create other locations at other malls?
Well, I'm very open to that possibility. And so right now the concentration is here, but opportunity is everywhere. So thank you for asking that, and I'm always open.
Awesome. Do you have any additional questions?
I do have one question in particular. Basically, the machines that you have there, it looks like it took quite a while in order to collect them because you basically have to go around and search for each and every one. Is there a particular arcade cabinet that you probably have your eyes set on that you would want to add to your collection?
Yeah, as far as pinball, I'm strongly considering Willy Wonka or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember that one because the last time I tried that one, I believe it was at a Chuck E. Cheese, a long time ago.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
was this is when I was like knee high, about 9, 10 years old. So it would be
Yeah.
great to see that one again.
It's really wonderful.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. All right. Well, thank you again, and there will be more B-roll to show you all what it's like when you first come into Replay Arcade. Thank you again for the opportunity, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you so much, Victoria. You're wonderful.